The trailer for the new Minecraft movie just dropped, and let me just say, this thing makes the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie design look good. This looks absolutely terrible. I have no idea why anyone thought that making Minecraft live action would be a good idea. The mobs are all furry and weird looking. Like, the creepers have fur. This whole thing looks like one of those if Minecraft was real photoshops and then they animated it in Blender or something. It just looks terrible. I'll give them 1 point for environment design. Seeing Minecraft in like a realistic setting does look kind of cool. Like, you know, the blocks and the actual landscape, the world in general does look kind of attractive, but the rest of it looks so bad. The mobs look like you put face filters on them, the characters look like they are purposely there just to tick every box possible. It's like these guys took a look at Concord's designs for characters and said, hey, how can we make this worse? The only character that looks even remotely like a Minecraft skin is Steve, or now known as Jack Black. I mean, the piglin and the wisps look pretty cool, they're kind of accurate actually, and the wolf doesn't look too bad because it's meant to have fur, right? Everything else, not the best. Creeper especially, very bad. But I feel like all they had to do was just make everything CGI, including the characters, and like this would have slapped. It would have been so good. Just do what Sonic ended up doing. I just can't understand like who is funding all this stuff and who thinks it's a good idea. Surely this is just a tax write-off, right? They just need a movie to use a flopped movie to use as a tax write-off and then go, oh yeah, sadly it failed, we thought it'd do extremely well. I have no idea. I can only imagine that the target audience for this is kids, right? It's no longer the people that actually grew up with Minecraft who are now in their 20s. It's now 7 and 8-year-old kids all the way up until maybe people who are like, I don't know, 14, 15 possibly, and then it just cuts off because I think any adult looks at this and goes, what the hell is this? I saw a comment on Twitter that said the Minecraft movie's VFX team, after almost all the budget, went to Jack Black and Jason Momoa, and then it plays this clip.
$7? Are you fucking serious?
And I know that the post is meant to be a joke, but I legitimately think this is what probably happened. Those actors cost a ton of money, and the VFX team probably didn't have enough time or budget to accomplish what they really wanted to. I don't think anyone on the VFX team is looking at this and, you know, they're being proud of the work they have produced. This happens a lot in the film industry. VFX artists are often given a criminally low amount of time to produce a shot and a very low budget. VFX shots aren't usually bad. I know I've probably said in this video that it just looks bad, but the case is more likely that it's just rushed. I'm sure that if you gave a VFX team more time to work on this and maybe a better brief, they could produce something which is better. But the people at the top just go, no, we need this in 2 weeks, do it now, here's your budget, and this is what you get as a result. You get something that essentially looks like a previs making its way into the full movie. Remember how much flack the Flash movie got for having bad CGI? Well, one of the visual effect artists that actually worked on the movie came out and said, if it looks like a visual effects shot was made in a few weeks, it's because it was. He actually worked on it, and he explains that a lot of the shots were made in such a low amount of time. In an interview with Corridor Digital, he explains that people who were working on the Flash movie were also working on multiple other productions at the same time. Essentially an agency environment. They were working on The Flash one day, then maybe the next day they were working on Aquaman or Black Adam. This is legitimately a thing that happened. So when it comes to the Minecraft movie, I'm only going to be able to assume that, yeah, the same thing is probably happening here. It might look better for the full release, and if there's enough backlash, I'm sure it will. They'll go back to the drawing board, but as a result, you probably end up with some very overworked visual effect artists that have to work overtime, and it'll likely be unpaid. So although the movie might end up fixed, it doesn't fix the livelihoods of the people who had to make it in the first place. This needs to stop happening. Big Hollywood producers and stuff need to realize before they actually start the movie, rather than after the trailer's been released and half of the shots are done, etc. And the only way that we can do this is by effectively, you know, voting with our wallets, not going to see the movie, and also leaving bad comments online so they get so much hate that they revise it, and maybe in the future they'll learn from the beginning. And yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I've kind of dragged this out a little bit by talking about The Flash and other stuff, so yeah, that's it. Alright, let me know what you think of the Minecraft movie trailer in the comments below. See ya.